Hello everyone, so today we're going to talk about Cramer's rule for 2 by 2. This is fairly a nice technique to solve systems of linear equations, especially 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. We cover a bit about the determinant, okay? So for determinants, let's say that I have this A, B, C, D. The way that you find the determinant is actually you cross multiply A and D and you minus B times C. So this one would be, right, this one would be equal to A times D minus B times C. So this is how this is the formula for finding a determinant for 2 by 2. So remember that for Cramer's rule, you want to find the determinant, okay? And determinant for this system is, for the first one, D, you would find the elements for this determinant would be from the coefficients with X and Y. So here we have A, B, D, and E, okay? And then we have determinants in terms of X. So remember that we talking about the X here, right? So we will keep the coefficient for Y the same. So I would put B and E here, but then the coefficient for the element for this row, this column would be replaced by C and F. So remember that, okay? So this one will be C and F. So similarly, we have dy, and again, because we talk about the y, the coefficient for x will stay the same, so we have a d, and the coefficient for for this one, this column here, representing y, right? So we would replace it with c and f, okay? And then here we do the same operation. So we have A times E minus D times B here. This one, C times E minus F times B. And this one, A times F minus D times C. Okay, and then for X, you would have formula dx divided by d, right? And then for y, we will have dy divided by d. All right, this is fairly straightforward. Yeah. Now let's do an example. Let's say that we have 2x minus y equal to 3, x plus 2y equal to 4. Okay, so I would calculate d first. So d would be 2 minus 1, 1, 2. Okay, so d would be the elements in d would be the coefficient of x and y. Okay, so this is minus 1 because this has in front of y here is minus 1 here. Okay, and then I'll calculate that. So 2 times 2 minus 1 times minus 1, and here we have 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Okay, and then we have dx. So again here, because we talk about x, right? So for this column x here, we would replace by the constant 3 and 4, and then for the y column, we keep the same. So we would have 3 times 2 minus 4 times minus 1. Just do it like, like just write out everything simple. Don't try to do a shortcut. So this would be 6. Minus times minus, which is plus, so that would be plus 4, so that would be 10. And then dy, again, I have this, just want to highlight this, that the 3 and 4 here. Okay, so dy, again dy, we're going to keep x the same, so we have 2, 1 here, and then for the column y instead, I would replace it with the constant 3, 3, and 4, right? So we would have 2 times 4 minus 1 times 3, and then it would be what? It would be 8 minus 3, and that would be 5. So our x would be equal to dx divided by d, and this would be 10 divided by 5 would be equal to 2, and y would be equal to dy divided by d. So dy would be 5 divided by 5, so this is equal to 1. Now we need to kind of like, if you are not sure about it, and I always advise you to do a check. So it x equal to, so let's put it in so that we have 2 times x would be 2 minus y is 1 equal to 3, right? And then we have x is 2 plus 2y. Is it going to be equal to 4? So here I have this is 4 minus 1. Yes. This is 2 plus 2, 4. Exactly. So I can say that, this is my answer here. So the answer here is x equal to 2, y equal to 1 is the answer for this system. Okay.